But in the end, even my wife, she goes, "Why are you spending so much time on Facebook?" And I'm like, "Because I could help people." Like when I left college, because I didn't have a great college experience. When I left college, like one of my things that I said to myself was, I want to make sure that nobody has to pay for a college education to turn pottery into a career. So part of that was making sure people could make pots and succeed in that kind of stuff. So when I joined like Facebook pottery groups, it was like that was a great method to get to a lot of people information for free. And I've continued that, which again, business Tim says that's dumb, Tim. You could charge for this. I could. If I wanted to, I could say all my content that I sell online is going to be for this amount. But that's not who I am. It's not what I want to do. It's not what business Tim, feels is right. Business Tim ends up going, okay, put everything out ahead of time. Like, do everything for free. Interview, right? You're not paying me for the interview. I'm doing it because why not, right? It's a thing. I do all the Facebook stuff. If people had a question, they can write to me anytime, and I answer it almost immediately. Sometimes I miss things, like it gets buried and I miss it. But like it's almost 100% instant access to anything that I can help with. And what that has done is built a community that wants to help me. So if I have a sale, I don't have to promote it. I can put it out there that it's going to exist. And other people that I have helped throughout the year or throughout their whole career will say, you know what? Tim has done all this for me for free. They don't ask, I don't tell them to do it. They do it because they want to support the things that I do. And with the sale, nobody needs a $500 mug. Like that's not a thing that anybody needs. And people will continue to buy these things because of the amount of support that I've given them for nothing, with no strings attached. If somebody says, I have people call me like, "Is this Tim?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Can you help me with my kiln?" I'm like, "Sure." Like, there's no like, I'm going to charge you $100 an hour for this, or I'm not making a video so that I can sell whatever and I'm going to get a kickback from a company. I'm doing it just because I want people to be successful. I want them to have the same opportunities that I have with zero cost, which again is like, that's not good business. So I make it up with with selling pots, which is I think the weirdest way I could think of doing this as a career, by selling pots for a cost that nobody needs to have, that nobody really should be buying, but it's a way for them to support me and the things that I want to do in a way that gets them an artifact of the transaction. So, I don't know how much money could I have saved people in all the things that I've done, right? Like, if I was to look at it that way, I'm probably short end of the stick, but I'm not looking at it that way. It's when people can compensate me for anything that I've helped them with, they do. And it's worked out enough that I'm happy in what I get to make in the studio, and I'm happy enough with the income that I make, that I'm not stressed out about my mortgage payment. I'm not stressed out about stuff. It's comfortable. I'm happy enough with what I'm doing, and I think that's the important part of all of it. And again, right from the beginning, is doing things in the studio that make you happy.
I actually really, really like the way you do that. So like, you give everything away for free, and you just ask them support me out, and I think that is
I don't even
probably the
add.
best. I think, in my opinion, I think that is the best way to do it, because you're giving them free tips, you're giving them all this advice, and then they just help you out when the time comes.
But it's
I think
scary.
yes, it is scary, but I think that is the best, in my opinion. That is the best way to do it, because I've also I like learning about marketing, and they always say to give everything away for free, and then you won't have to worry about the paycheck later, because it will
They
come.
say,
I will.
all the ones that I've read have been like the opposite. Like, don't do anything for free. Like, charge. And I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, a lot of the things that I read, and I learn, I've taken courses and stuff. Like, give all your information away for free. Like, everything in your head, give it away for free. If you have a tip, give it away for free, because then it's gonna pay in the long run.
Well, I'm glad that there are other people besides me saying that. Then.
Yes, and I love that you're doing that.